Hello fellow collectors, Todd's back. Right, okay, my thoughts on this long awaited InArt Gandalf. This thing I've been waiting for and I'm so happy to get. But just before we actually go into my thoughts on the figure, just let me show you on the packaging itself. Obviously this is the main box, and then you get a slip cover, and that reveals the box itself, where this actually spins. It's just unique. And then of course you got a magnet on there, but more actually in the review. To really protect this, they actually give you an inner shipping box, and it's got obviously what's on there. That's the inner shipping box, and then totally protected is the outer shipper box. Okay, this is all just for one figure, so this is a lot of what you're paying for as well. And obviously each one comes with these, and then because I bought it from 1/6 kit, he actually bubble wrapped this and put it in his own shipper box, so it was well protected. So if you don't like boxes, well, you certainly get enough just for this one. But without further ado, this is my thoughts on this long awaited figure of InArt Gandalf, and let's get to it. Right, and here we are. Right, okay, so like I said, this is the box. It is magnetic, and then you get the covers, and then you get layers and layers of all your accessories, your head sculpt, everything. And it's so well nice. And of course you get your instructions, a nice thick pamphlet, and you even get a letter which, you know, always welcomes you to buying InArt figures. And but this let's have a look at some of the accessories. This is actually the envelope for the letter itself, which is really nice. When you see it, you know, look. You also get your card, which you did with the InArt Joker, and I presume they'll obviously be doing it to every figure itself, which I think is a very nice touch, because it gives that sense. And then what you've really got to read through is the instruction manual. It's very detailed, and it tells you exactly what to do. It's definitely a read before you actually play around with the actual figure itself. A very good read. Okay, really just looking at some of the pictures, but I mean it's there is English, it's all different languages in there. Really good. Okay, so the accessories itself, quite a lot. You get a full range of hands. You even get your fireworks. You see, because what they did is, because this figure was selling really well, they just added a few things as they went along. So these fireworks weren't in the original pre-order, but they came along. It's the same with, they only had really one staff. They had this staff, which is just your normal staff. But if you have a look at this one, if it can focus, which is really hard. You pull out, and there's his pipe. Absolutely brilliant, because he always kept it in the staff itself. So this one is his basic staff, and then they added this staff, and you say, well, what's the difference on this? Jesus, I wish this would focus. It's really because I've got all these. So let's have a look and see if it'll focus. Right, so what you got is you got these, they're lights. So let's choose the white one. And then what you do is you push down on here, slot that in, and then you find where it clicks, And there you go. Now obviously because I've got lights on, but it is actually quite bright, and I think that's an absolutely fantastic touch, really is. And that's the stuff I'm probably actually going to use, even though I did have him displayed with the other one. Okay, so what else do you get? You obviously get your sword and a sheath. It is metal. It is really nice, but I wouldn't say it was any better than the Amos Toys one. But then you get the book. Now, I wouldn't say open it up, but each individual page has got all writing on it. So it's got all the spells, all the different things. And if you have a look, that is incredible amount of detail for his book. Unbelievable. You do, and I'm not sure if you can see this on camera, but you do get the one ring. Very small though, so try not to lose that. You even got the envelope, which he puts the ring inside to get the photo. And look what else they added. They even added the butterfly that he whispers in the ear to go and rescue him. And you even get the special hand to hold the butterfly in, as you do. The hat is really good. It is wired, so you can have it in any way you want, but it fits on his head perfectly, and it is really, really nice. So all this is wired to what you want. Okay, so it's such a lovely hat. You get a different range of different hands, and they're all detailed in their own way. So they're all a bit grubby, just like theirs. It's absolutely lovely. You even get the pointed hand itself. Okay. And this one, especially, will hold his pipe. Okay. Unbelievable. Then you do come on to the stand, which I think is really nice. Obviously the magnetic on there, just like you had on the Joker. And but yeah, I actually really like that. That actually stands out quite well, especially when I've got one of those display cases that I especially got for all my InArt figures up and coming, and the ones I've got at the moment. So, and it does look really nice. So yeah, right, let's have a look at the figure. Okay, so this is him, and there's the sheath. It's very easy, shows the instructions. You just feed it through, one from up the top, one from the middle, that side, and one from that side. It's easily done. You get his pouch, very nice. The clothing, if you have a look here, it's all these leggings, and it is well tailored. You even get this. Now the best thing to do with this, I haven't done it yet, but is you can water it down just slightly strength and then let it dry, and then it will hold much better. It'll look more drape over his body, which is what I'm going to do. Now the head itself, this is I just want to get my, let's have a look. That head sculpt is fantastic. It is, that's Ian McKellen all the way. I am so impressed with this head sculpt. Now I'd be a lie if I hadn't said I haven't seen other people's reviews while I was waiting for this to come along, and nearly everybody loved the figure, but they sort of like gave it a 9.5 out of 10, being the price. To me, this is a 10 of 10 out all the way. The price, you got to remember, InArt, they don't do over 36,000 of each figure like Hot Toys do in mass production. You know, I'm not sure how many they actually do, so I can't really comment on it, but it's nowhere near that number. And then when they do the hair and everything, that's all hand done. So you are paying for the price, and the box as well is unbelievable. You're spending quite a bit of money on these figures, and they are well protected and they look great. So for the price range, I think it's really good for what you're getting, because without a doubt, this now is one of my favorite figures in my collection. He is stunning, absolutely fantastic. Now they do have a sort of like hairspray liquid on there, so when you get it in a little container and you take it off, and it's easily put on. As you see, the magnet, okay, and it does slip on quite nice. It's beautiful. Now, one thing I've noticed, they have got a ratchet system in the body, so the arms hold up really well now. Absolutely fantastic. But one thing I have noticed that's different from this and my InArt Joker is, with the InArt Joker you had just the magnets on there, and if you have a look at this, it looks like you've got a peg system even though it's still magnet. So you're literally putting it on like you're putting it on a Hot Toys figure, and it will then click and the magnet will really hold. It's a lot stronger than the Joker. Unbelievable. So they have improved on that, and that's what I'm really impressed with. So he holds things no problem at all. The staff, whatever angle you want it, they're much more improved, but that head sculpt is fantastic. Right, I haven't done this yet, so let's show you how you do his eye system. So if I take the head off, okay, if you have a look underneath here, just here, you've got this piece here, and you take this out. Now this is interweaving a little bit with the others, and then you've got your eye roll balling system there. Okay, and I just think that's stunning, absolutely stunning. So let's just get it a little bit more. Now I'd be a bit careful with this, especially when you've just done it out. Now that is brilliant. And then all you got to do is put that back up there, and it will clip in. Now the best way to do this is sprinkle on a bit of water and then use a brush like that just to smooth it all on down. But as you see, this thing holds anyway, and I just think that is brilliant, absolutely fantastic. This by InArt is absolutely stunning. They've just got they pride themselves with doing the rooted hair, and I just think it's unbelievable. Now obviously I was a bit more excited about this, getting this figure, because a lot of people, they like their Marvel, they like their DC, they like their Star Wars, like TK471, but I really love my Lord of the Rings. Now the reason why I haven't got more Lord of the Rings is because there's not always been brilliant figures come out. Amos Toys did improve, but not enough for me. This is unbelievable. It is fantastic. This is probably one of the best head sculpts I've actually got. I am blown away with this figure. So let's further ado, let's set him up. And here he is. I tell you now, this is one of my favourite figures. I just absolutely love this figure itself. If you're ever on the, you know, if you've got this on pre-order and you haven't received it yet, you're gonna love it. It's just unbelievable. I have got a few things on pre-order. I've even got the Batman and Bruce Wayne Premium Edition doubled pack and Aragon. That one I'm really looking forward to, Aragon, because the head sculpt on that just looks absolutely stunning. But this is just amazing. Now obviously what I'm going to do is water down that hair a bit and put it back in, but yeah, this is fantastic. So really just on basis, so if you get this, the cloak thing, just what I'm going to do is just water it down and damp it down so it just holds, and then it will sit better on his body itself. That's easily done. But yeah, obviously on the second-hand market, these things are going for an absolute fortune now, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I do suggest on any InArt figures is get your pre-order in pretty quick, because it's the only best price you're going to get. I got this from 1/6 Kit. I had it on pre-order for some time now. I've got the other InArts figures with Kit as well. And obviously my next video will be the Hot Toys Batman Deluxe, which also came with this figure itself from 1/6 Kit. So that will be coming up in the next few days. My real big thoughts about that figure. I know it's getting good reviews, but I will list the good points and the bad points on that. Just a couple, but it's probably just nitpicking. But yeah, if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, this one I highly recommend. And I've got to say now, this is a top figure. Let's just take off his hat, and I absolutely love him. So anyway, 10 out of 10 for me. I just absolutely love this figure. It's just put on some lights, and it's obviously showing the shadow in the wrong places. But yeah, get him. If you can, get him. Alright then, okay. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video for the Hot Toys Batman Deluxe. Okay then, thanks very much.